This is the first in a series of short insights on the mistakes made strategically by the Libertarian Party. This is real history. Listen.
Hello, my name is Brock Davignon. This is a story from 49 years ago, 1972, one of the first strategy meetings of the Libertarian Party that was conducted by David Berglund, Tony Nathan, who was the vice presidential candidate, and a couple other fellows, in Orange County, California, across the street from Cal State University at Fullerton in a restaurant. The word had gone out through phone calls and flyers, but no television or radio, that they wanted to have libertarians show up to discuss how the strategy of the Libertarian Party should go. Well, the only person that showed up was my mother. Her name is Julia Brake Davignon, and she was happy to be the audience. At this time, Orange County had a newspaper or two that was anarcho-capitalist libertarian, circulation 325,000 daily, and run by the Hoyles family. And there was yet no media about this meeting, so she was representing, the populace. Berglund described his strategy as wanting to do legalization of marijuana, advocating other personal behavior things. The presidential candidate, who was a philosophy professor at USC, apparently talked himself into pedophilia, but this wasn't widely known, nor was Berglund's own interest in orgies and so forth at the time to anyone, much less my mother. And I was a college student across the street, working against various socialists in the newspaper there. Anyway, she listened to the strategy. Tony Nathan had said nothing. And she said, I see several things wrong with your strategy, that you will never win, and at best might get 4 to 20% of the population based on your personal behavior legalizations. And she said, the problem with legalization versus prohibition is a false argument. You're asking permission to do a behavior, which may or may not be popular, self-destructive or whatever. Yeah, that may be your own business, but that's not the point. A true libertarian position would be delegalization. Congress shall make no laws about fill in the blank as a right. Furthermore, you have completely ignored the role of the free market, and you're only reacting to the left and to the right and what their initiatives are. For instance, with your marijuana issue, she says, could you pick up that cigarette pack? It's a Winston thing. She says, okay, let's say Winston makes dope sticks. And in the free market, it would be insurance companies that would see about the quality control, that there's no pesticides, arsenic, weed killers, that you're smoking with this stuff. This is, what's that little blue thing on the top of that package? And he says, well, besides the warning from the Surgeon General, it's a tax stamp that presumably pays for the quality regulation of tobacco. She says, now, if, as libertarians, you really trust the regulation and the legalization, then you've lost your argument, and you will never gain but a few hardcore rebels who are really into stoning themselves out or sousing themselves out or being drunks. This is not a winning strategy unless you solve the problems, and in everything you do, you show how the free market can meet a needed function and solve a problem that people are interested in. Percentages you earn financing to eliminate repossessions and foreclosures, a whole host of issues that people will care about. So she made her case. They ignored that advice, and for 50 years have made it the invisible party in media, talking about things that nobody cares about. Thanks.
Thank you.